Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm.
Quick give. It's Jenkins. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jackson will throw. Out wide right, it's Evans. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. This time they'll throw it. Caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Texas State! Bunch formation for these receivers. Hits inside, it's Jenkins. Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Right side, it's Burgess. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the... The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The give on the counter. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. Got it, looking for a first. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Breaks into the open. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
On the run, it's Burgess. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Jenkins. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got him on the RPO. Touchdown! From the gun, running back on the move. Driven back.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Working the ground game. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Bobcats just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Motion from the back. Jackson will throw. Quickly complete. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Bobcats are threatening on first and goal. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats. Put 6 on the... That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throws to the wideout. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Out wide right, it's Evans. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll move the tight end. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Jackson gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This one's complete. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Off-play action. Fires to the wideout. In traffic, it's the Spartans. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful.
Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's gonna have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. From the gun, it's Jenkins. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for room, it's Burgess. On the stop.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Out wide left, it's Smith. Love to see these. Down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Maybe a crease. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Run in the red zone. It's Jenkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Jackson will throw. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll go to the counter play. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. In the backfield, it's Sparks. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's Jenkins. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Oh, he's got some space. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Straight ahead, it's Jenkins. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd and long here. Takes the handoff, it's Jenkins. Headed to the end zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense all over him.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Has it. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And it's right down the bullet. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. And the Bobcats have moved it inside the 20. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals in. This drive will open from the 15. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Swamped immediately.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right side, it's Sparks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Quick give. It's Atkins. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other.